Well, hello and welcome to Nova Islands. This is a new demo of this game, and it's basically a bit of a collection game, survival game, automation strategy type game, I guess you would say. And basically, you crash land on this island, and there are other islands that are around you that you can't see because you have to unlock them. And the gist of the game is you mine things and you craft things, and then eventually you get bots and you automate things, expand to new islands, and just create fun things. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a first look at this demo. And as I go around, I played about an hour or so of this already, so I'm pretty up on the basics of the game. And you have your little zapper here. You right click on an object and you can run around it as long as you're attached to it, and you automatically will pick up things similar to Minecraft. When things pop up, you walk near it and you pick them up. And here I'm getting some rocks. This is some oxygen, which we don't need yet. Oddly enough, we don't need oxygen yet, which is funny. But we're going to collect a whole bunch of things. I'm going to show you why in a second. Just collect some things like this, and you can upgrade things, and you can get new items and meet new people, and we'll get there. But I want to get a bunch of resources. Do we have any more iron down here? I do. And you have iron, you have berries, you have wood, you have stone, and then berries are something that you just... actually, we're full. We can't pick them up. You only have 6 slots to start with. Anyway, so here's the game. You can't zoom out. You can't zoom in. This is kind of this like 8-bit pixelized type game. It's very, very cute. So the first thing we gotta do is go to production, and the only thing we can do is make a furnace. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna make 2 furnaces. And the way you interact with these is you press E, choose a recipe. Well, the only thing we can make are bricks, and we can make charcoal. Well, the first one we gotta make charcoal to make anything. We dump some sticks into that, actually shift click all of them, and it will make things. And you go into this one and choose modular bricks. And we have some bricks already, and it takes some stone, which we have some of, but not a lot of. So let's just collect some more stone. And as these furnaces work, they will spit out items. Just like onto the ground, kind of like we're doing here. And there's a day and night cycle. It's very cutesy. Once we start getting into a little bit more, it'll make more sense. But it's a fun, kind of casual... I don't know, like, you know, retro, old style game, right? Still can't pick up the berries, though, unfortunately. Alright, let's get a couple more items, and now we can start working on things like an oxygenator, because we need oxygen. I'm going to stick that over here. And the way oxygen works is you got to put these oxygen water balls into it, and you just tap on E. So let's just collect a few more of these, and you just, for things like that and berries, you just tap E. And it kind of, or excuse me, you tap right click and it just kind of spits them out. And then there are some berries there. We'll ignore the berries. We don't need berries right now. If you look at our little person up here, well, we can't do it that way. Our HP, our hit points is 80. Our O2 right now is full. This is, I guess, somewhat like a battery, I guess. And you can just E on this to fill it all the way up. And then we're like fully saturated. Oh, this is what the generator has. Excuse me. We dumped the last one into there. There we go. And then here's day 1. This is we follow my mouse up here. This is the cycle of the day. We're on day 1 now. And all right, so we have to now put some things into this. So you can E on it and drag up, or you can hit Q and add whatever items you have. And you see my inventory, the items are going down, and here I can hit Q. And it dumps everything back into that, which is quite handy. Now, we have to advance our character, which is what this screen is. We don't have any skill points, unfortunately, to unlock things, but you have an automation tree, a personal tree, exploration tree, and a production tree. Now, me, I like going towards here to get the bot stuff up and running. And then, of course, we have to get this. But we're not quite there yet. This is our XP bar at the top of the screen. The yellow things are at now 3649. Now we're at 3749. And it doesn't take a lot to get XP. And again, you can only run so far away, right? And there we go. So let's get a few more things here. I want to be able to level up so we can start getting some more items, to start smelting some more items, that is. Alrighty, research. Now we can make a research processor, which will stick that up in the corner here. Alrighty, let's E on this to see. This is your tech tree. Now, I don't know how deep this goes in the demo. I'm assuming, I don't know, because everything's locked at the moment. So the first thing I want to get up and running is automation, and then automation 2, of course. Deposits are also a good thing, but first, actually, we have to do mass production. So we need 20 of 20. So you can do set milestone, and then you can kind of go, well, you can't do it this way. To get up to this level of automation, it would be great, but you also need some of these, you need some of these, you need some of these. So we need a little bit of everything. Right now, we need 20 of these, what are they called? 20 of the modular bricks, which we have a lot of them there. And let's actually dump what we have back into it, and then let's dump this back into it, dump that back into it, and there we go. Now, do we have enough? We have 8 of 12, and then, oh, sorry, we actually have 8. We have 8. Okay, so let's get a few more. Can we have enough now? We have 14. Okay, we gotta do 6 more. So let's get a few more rocks. The beginning part of the game is spent mainly just running around our little island. Now everything respawns, as you can tell. Things are respawning as I'm getting to them. And eventually we can automate this type of stuff, which is ideal. Now it's not your traditional automation that you may think. Oops. Just remember Q. Alright, we should have enough now. So when you have enough of an item to unlock something that's in a certain building or a certain crafting area, there'll be an exclamation point above it. So let's hit E on this. We can do our first mass production, which lets us get iron and copper. So we just hold down spacebar, and there we go. Made in a smelter. You can also click. The next milestone I want to get going, I think, is going to be Medkit workbench, which is good. Radar is good as well to get to different islands. Deposits are good. Jetpack is good to hop between islands. I think I want to get the jetpack first. So we need 1 iron. Oh, look at that. We're now level 2. So we can go into our little player screen. You can hit tab or you can click on it. We get to choose something. So we can do water analysis. Oxygenator uses more efficiently. We have 25% more materials, faster furnaces, or collector bots. So I want to get this. I like to go the automation route first. Then the next one is going to be this one, and then it's going to be this one, and it's going to be some of these other ones. So that's how I like to play. Now, we are out of something here. If you are at a furnace and it's green, that means it's working. And if it's red, that means it's missing something. So we're going to load this back up, and there we go. Now, we have to find some more stone because we have to start smelting the iron ore that we have. And a smelter costs 10, and I think each rock gives you 4. That one actually gave us 3. There we go. And eventually, by the end of this episode, we'll have bots that are actually collecting all this stuff for us. I don't need berries. You do have animals on the island, like this pig, which I'm not really using. Like, I mean, I haven't found the use for a pig as of right now. Later on, yes, but in the beginning of the game like this, you don't need it. Look at all our bricks. Look at all our everything already. So what I want to do is I want to make another furnace. And I think we're going to set up our iron area maybe up here somewhere. And all you got to do is you go up, you hit E, of course. You choose recipe. Now we have more recipes. But we're going to do iron ingots. So we need to have some charcoal, and we also need to have the iron ore. So again, you can just press Q. It'll load up everything that it can hold at the moment. And there you go. So we're going to let this tick through here. Research. There's no sense buying another research thing because we need, the first one we got to get is the jetpack. So let's see. Do I have anything to put in there? I don't. I want to start putting the charcoal into here. I can put that into there, I guess. But we have to start getting more charcoal made up. Because charcoal early on in the game is basically your fuel, and you have to have fuel. I don't think we need any more bricks at the moment, so let's just go up here and dump that in there. Go back in here, dump this in here. Do we have any more? We can actually have a little bit more water. A little bit more water. Fill it up. Actually, it is full completely. Sorry. Yeah, that's what this indicates here. Now, there's certain tooltips don't really tell you anything. You just have to interpret them as you would. Alrighty, let's get a few more. I bet you we have an iron ingot made by now. Let's just grab a couple trees. Oh, right, the warthog or whatever actually destroys trees. But you have to get there before they despawn, so... Alrighty, let's get a few more twigs. I guess if you consider them twigs. We're just going to load this all the way up as much as we can. We're going to wait for one more to pop out. Good to go. Oh, our first iron ingot. And we can load all that back up. Okay, now we can research. We can research our explorer research. Medkit, workbench, radar. I like it, but I want this. Actually, you know what? I think we actually need this before we get this, don't we? If that is the case, let's get the explorer set up first. Workbench, which is good. All right, let's get out of here. Let's see what thing we can make a radar. So we need 3 of these, and then the workbench. Don't we have a workbench? Isn't that what's up here? No, we don't have a. We don't have a workbench. A workbench is going to be under here. Used to make important supplies like bots and medkits. So we also need to get one of those up and running. So let's get some more stone because smelting iron, as you can tell, is very slow. And we need to go faster. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to wait and do the bots first. At this rate, we might as well just do the bots. Haven't found any reason to not go that route first. It's just good enough for two more smelters. One's going to be for doing iron, and the other one's going to be for doing the charcoal. All right, that's plenty. All right, and if we just kind of stand like in the middle here, we can hit all these trees, and you just right click on it, and you can actually drag your mouse before the first one is like chopped down. As long as it hits it, you can move it. You can see how I'm moving my mouse down here at the bottom of the screen. That's a good way to not have to run around a lot to pick up. We still have to run to pick everything up. Hey, you spawn right back here. Now, things randomly spawn throughout the map. They're never in the same spot. But what I want to do is I want to make a couple furnaces. So we're going to have another iron furnace. And we're going to have a furnace here. Let's get rid of this first. The key is to get one of these placed down before the other one pops up. Level 3. Awesome. Let's go into our skill tab. Now, bots go faster. That's logic bots. Or we have extra. I like the extra connections. We're going to go, that route first. Let's go into E. We're going to choose a charcoal recipe, and we're just going to load this all the way up with charcoal. This one is going to also be for doing iron, because we don't have anything else at the moment. And there we go. We have a lot of charcoal being made here. Ooh, what can we make here now? Oh, we have our research. We have 2 of 2. So I want to get, I think automation is what I want to get going first. Or somewhat automation. Then the next one we're going to work for is deposits, and then this one. But we need to get the jetpack to be able to jump over the over things. So what we need to make is we need to make this. So we need 1 more iron, which should be possible, right? I think I dumped it all into there. This is very, very slow. Excuse me. All right, let's get some more iron. I don't want the jetpack yet. Oh, we can't pick this up. We got to dump some more stuff into here. There we go. It's almost like as soon as you delete or you harvest something, something else will pop back up. I mean, which makes a lot of sense, right? All right, so let's dump a little bit of, that into that. Oh, we got 1 already. Great. We need 1 more. Or actually, do we need 2 more, I think. That one actually has 2 in it. We'll do that, and then we'll just dump that into there. Oh, we can make the bot antenna. So the bot antenna, I think I want to, for now, I want to put it here. Now, you can destroy things. But if you destroy something, actually, we should put this down. Let's just put it here. If you destroy something, you only get back a fraction of what you put into it. Okay, so we need to go over to our workbench here. Or that's not our workbench, excuse me. We have to build a workbench. That would be under workbench. We need one more. We need one more iron. Okay, let's just get a little bit more going in here. These should be finished any second. We can get some more wood while we're at it. Why not? Alrighty. Perfect, we got 2 more. Great, that's exactly what we need. So we need to make a workbench. And the workbench we're going to stick right here. And in the workbench, we need to make... oh, that's a med kit. We need to make 1 bot, and then there you go. So the bot you pick up, like anything else, you have to connect it to an antenna. And the way you do that... oh, we need to get some more water in here. Is you basically E on this, which is interact. You hit empty slot, and then you click that, and then it collects. The way these work, these are collector bots. So they'll go out and they'll collect anything that we have currently on our island. I want to collect iron ore, and then it delivers it right now to the bot antenna because we don't have anywhere else. It can't deliver it to these. This is what the logic bot. So you click on that, and then you hit ready, and guess what? It's just going to go out, and it's going to find ore, which is awesome, by the way. All right, let's get some more charcoal going in here. Get that charcoal. Get charcoal in here. All right, charcoal. And what this bot will do is it'll go out and it'll collect it. I'm not sure what the radius is on this, though. And it'll just dump it here because we don't have a specific spot to dump it as of yet. I want to get some more water. We have to get some more iron, of course. Like, iron is the name of the game. It seems like every game like this, there's iron. I actually want to see once what it costs for us to make another bot. 1 more iron. We have plenty. Actually, we don't have plenty. We have... let's dump the rest of that in there. And then we also have to put in a charcoal. Let's get a little bit more iron going. Not a lot, because we kind of have quite a bit here. Alrighty. So we're rolling right along here. I really don't... ooh, animal poo. Animal poo is good later on when you start having farms and stuff, which we won't hit in this episode, of course, but that's fine. Alrighty, so we should have some of these that are finished. And look at that, all the ore that's here. And you're just going to sit up here and you just put a bunch in that one, put a bunch in that one. I can't pick this up, so I'm going to have to just dump this over here. And it just stays there. It won't go back. It shouldn't go back in our inventory. Yeah, right. Oh, it does. Okay, shoot. Okay, so we're going to have to put this up here then, just so it's out of the way. So I don't want to keep running into it, right? All right, load that up. Load this one up. Good, good, good. And we got a bunch of these. Oh, we have so many now. Let's see how many... let's see what we can actually make. We can do more research, which I think would be good. The jetpack is good. I want to get our bots. I want to make 1 bot there. Oops, sorry. And I want to make 1 more bot. And then I think we'll roll with that many for now. I got to dump some things off up in here for that to work. And then we can just get the water. Refill the water. And then we should be able to pick these bots up now. Let's just dump all of this in here. I want to get the other bot. There we go. Very cool. Okay. So the way we got to do this is the same as we did before. We click on empty slot. We pick this bot antenna. And this one is going to collect sticks. And that's all it's going to do. Very simply. We have 1 more. And this one is going to collect... for now, I want it to collect stone. And there you go. So this is going to go out and it's just going to harvest everything for us. And there you go. That's basically the extent of how the basic. And yeah, this is definitely island wide here. I don't really need berries. There's more poo there. I don't really need the poo as of yet. So the next thing I want to research is going to be... oh, that's not it. Sorry. And these guys can carry a lot of stuff too, by the way. I want to research deposits. And do we actually have enough to do another one? We don't. We will here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make some of these. Actually, we need a lot of... Okay, we need stone for that, all right? Let's just do that up here. Just do... dump that in there. Okay, I want to get all the stone. Looks like we're out of... You just tap this as much as you can. All right, so stone has to go in here. No problem. And the reason why is because I want to make some of these deposit areas. I really don't like this here. Can I get rid of this? I can't. You can fill this up. If this starts getting low, you'll hear about it because it'll start making noise. There we go. I want that. I want that. That. Why can't I pick this one up? That's weird. All right, a lot of bricks now. Oops. A lot of bricks. Let's get some more up in here. Get one there. Get one there. I want all the stone. There we go. Perfecto. Dump more in here as much as we can. We actually need more. We need more fuel here. Let's just go into this one and let's just take shift. Shift click is all of it. Control shift or control click is half. Because we got to start having some. There we go. There we go. So, oh, you saw that bot just destroy that thing, right? So that's good. And as you see the top right hand corner, they're just all dumping all the resources up here. So it'd be a lot better if we have a better spot to put these type of things. And well, we do. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. Deposit areas. Let's see. Deposit areas. This is going to be a bit. Actually, do this here. New skill. Perfect. So I'm not going to do the skill yet. So if we E on this, we can deposit. This is going to be our iron area. So the way we got to do this, we got to go in here. And so we got the one that's doing iron is going to now deliver it to the deposit area. And then it'll just continue to deposit it there, which is actually quite handy. We can actually click and we can drag things like that. Let's collect the rest of this water. Fill this up as much as we can. Dump the water out here. Excuse me. And so what I want to do is I want to keep making more of these. And we should have a bunch ready to go. Awesome. So that's going to be that. We're going to put sticks up here. So we're going to come back into here. We're going to click on our stick bot and you're going to deliver it to the stick area. And you hit ready. And that's awesome. And we need one more. And then, see, as it's depositing it right into here. And the way you do this, you can just click and you can drag. And this is also where that's going to be stored. The bricks and poo and stuff, we need to make another deposit area, and this is going to be for water over here. Eventually this is going to be for water. Let's collect all the water. We don't have a water bot yet, but we will. And I think we'll also put poo in here and the berries, the animal poo. All right, let's do that, and then we just go like this. There we go. And now the collector bots, all they do is collect. They won't move things between each other. We need one more for stone, right? That, and we need one more for stone, which we can actually put that, just put that right here. And all you gotta do is go back to this, you click on our little guy, and you click to deliver it to the stone area. And you hit ready, and then guess what? They're gonna deliver it to that area. See, it's gonna carry it all the way over here now. And that's gonna be just great, just like that. And we can put bricks in here. Ooh, challenge completed. Make 100 modular bricks. Very cool, very cool, very cool. Alrighty. Now things stay a little bit more organized this way. I want to take all of this out. I want to take... Can I drag this out? I can't. So you actually have to E into it like that, which is fine. Let's just dump half into that one, half into that one. Okay, good, good. And let's click on this. Take all this out. Actually, let's take all of it out and see how much can we actually put in here. All of it. Awesome. Dump two in there, good. So I actually don't really need this one at the moment. We can get rid of this one. Let's just spit out all that, which is fine. Do something like that. I might actually put another one up here, but for now we're fine. All right, let's escape. I want to start working. We need two things. We need jetpack for sure, because we can't get across the islands without it. Jump, dash around, hop between islands. And that's used like this. You hit, make the sound effects. You hit spacebar. But what we need to actually do is we need to get... Well, actually, we have research. So we could do Bots have now double the health points. Health points right now we don't need. Look at that. That's cool. That's cool. Extra connection. So let's see what else we have. Furnaces would be good. This I don't really care about. This is good as well. I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go that one. I think that's a good route to go. Very good. Alrighty, let's see. We need to make the radar, which we can make. And what the radars do, well, I'll show you in 2 seconds what they do. The radars allow you to see the other. There's 1, 2, 3. There's 6 around you. Plus, I mean, they go up in here. We just can't go that far. So basically, they unlock first. This takes copper. This takes copper. This takes titanium. This is just titanium again. This is something I don't know what it is. And this is this one. So we can do this one right now. And lo and behold, I can't smooth the map. This one has copper, which is what this is. So what that means is let's load up on these. Oops, sorry. And let's just dump. There we go. No, come on. Why am I not? Why can't I just target that? Oh, there we go. Refill that as much as we can. Let's just dump this in here. So what I want to do is I want to go over to that other island. Because these bots are going to keep collecting things as they collect. And you just hit spacebar and you jump over. And here we go. So we need to also start setting up another bot area over here. So that means we're going to need 2 more bricks. And then a bunch of other things. But for now, actually, you know what? We should just do that. Oh, there's a bee. There's a bee. Now, I think they attack you if you try to... Oh, they're trying to put the... Okay, I don't know how to take... I don't know how to extract the honey from that. Okay. Uh-oh, watch out, watch out. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that? Someone else just crashed on this island. What the heck? Who's this guy? Let's talk to them. E. Hi, my landing was terrible. My head's still spinning. If I remember correctly, my name is Camilla. I'm here to join the team. We need to keep... What team? We're here by ourselves. Extractor in your hands. Resources, blah, 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 blah. And where are they? Oh, they're leaving us. Let's extract this, because there's good resources in this. That beeping also signifies that we're low on oxygen. So we need to get the heck back. Ah, whew. And that the tether is actually pretty long on it, but when it starts beeping like that, you got to get back. All right, so what can we build a bot antenna? I'm actually going to build that stuff pretty close to here. And 1 more skill point, heck yeah. So we went this, no, we went to here, consume less oxygen. That's a good one as well. Twigs drop 30, that's good too. What's this one? Big boulders of stone or, ooh, on the rock island, interesting. Extra smoke, charcoal lasts longer, that's good. Charred roast. Oh, we don't have solar panels, what? Fast learner, ag. Oh, harvesting beehives won't make the burbies, get it? Burbies angry anymore. Building needs half the amount of modular bricks. So I think I want to keep going towards this stuff. Because I want to get logic bots. And I'm going to show you why in 2 seconds here. All right, let's go back up to here and let's make some bots. See if we have enough to make bots. I think it's in this menu. I want to make... I gotta wait for this one to craft, and then I need 4 more modular bricks. So that means in here, we just E on this, we could do that, and let's go back into here. We can do 1 more, and I want to dump off twigs here. We can do the charcoal can be, actually the charcoal can be just dumped into, oops, it has to be dumped into this one. And then this can go into here, and then what else do we have? The ore can go into here. I'm not doing copper quite yet, and then the poo one can go over here, and then the bricks can go up here. And once these get full, they'll stop working. And then the ore, I don't need any of that. Let's see what, actually, you know what? Let's take the rest of this out. Can we dump a lot into this one? Looks like we can. We definitely need to make another, smelter, I think. Because we need to make... Can I put it here? Ooh, I can't. That's a bummer. Can I put it... I don't like that at all. Maybe I'll just put it here then. This is going to make charcoal. Let's E on this. Let's collect all of what we have. How much can we dump into this one? I guess all of it, which is crazy to think that you can dump all of it into that, but all right. All of it into that, and then we're going to dump some... How are we doing here? E... Oh, we have 12 in that one, and then there's none in this one. Okay, so we're going to go into here, and we're going to take... nope. We're going to... Take half out, and I want to put half of that in this one. There we go. Okay, cool. And what we can do is we can dump... We need more bricks. Oh, sorry. E, there we go. Oh, no. Hold on. Oh, there's 50 in it already. We've 50 in it already. Okay. You gotta do it like this. There we go. All right, cool. We are all rocking. We're all rolling. Let's get 2 of these. And I want to at least get this going. And these guys are going to start harvesting other things, of course. Hop over. All right, so this can go here. Actually, sorry, that's not how I want to do it. This has to go... What was that? Oh, I think it was autosave. All right, so this is going to go there. This one is going to collect... Ooh, oh, this one can actually collect honey. I want to collect that, and it's going to go to there. And then, can I pick this one back up? How do I pick it back up? Can I pick it back up? Interesting. That's weird. That's very weird. Might be actually able to. I just don't know how yet. All right, let's pick a little bit of water up. We got to get some more water going. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Get some more water filling up. All right, water's good. Should we just use this? There's a cooldown on this. Oh. There we go. All right, there's a little bit of a cooldown if you throw a bot on the floor. Got another bot. And then they're going to collect... We should have them collecting honeycomb. What does it do? Because I don't know how to collect honeycomb. Oh, it has to wait for it to be there. Oh, whoa. The bees are attacking the drone. Dude, what? All right. Dude, I just got hit. Okay, hold on. We're not collecting you. We're gonna collect this. I don't know my... Oh my god, look at the health on that guy. Oh, okay. So they have to wait for them to make it. I got it. Okay. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Don't attack me. Attack my bots? Jeez. I want to get all the wood first. Okay. Now we're okay. Alright, let's get back. Yeah, I know we're out of oxygen. I know. Alrighty, so what I want to get working on now... Oh, we have tons of bricks now. Jeez. Hello, bricks. Alright, let's fill up our oxygen meter. Oxygenator, I guess you would call it. And then we have honeycomb, which can also go here. We got tons of everything right now. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get another couple furnaces going. Let's just take all that out. I want to get a couple furnaces. And the furnaces are going to be here, and then they're going to be here. I really wish I could get rid of that tree. I can't, though. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump... let's see, let's pick our recipe, and we're going to do copper ingots. And this one is also going to do copper ingots, which is awesome. Which is exactly what we want. Let's eat this. Nope. We're going to feed that one. Take all this out. All right, so we're going to do that. And then move this one here. Put the rest of it in there. There we go. Awesome. Now we're cooking. Great. So we need copper. And the copper we need for... Oops, what did I just make? Shoot, that was a mistake. I didn't want to make that. Shoot. Can I like get rid of it? Because I want to get this. The worker bots. Or the Logi bots, if you will. Alrighty. But I think we're actually nearing the end of our time today for this episode. So, what we're going to do is, let's get the rest of this water here. The furnaces, I wish there'd be like an icon to show you how much is in each one, but there isn't, so there isn't. Let's take the rest of, let's see, these can go into here, these can go into here. Actually, let's take a stack. How many of these can we drag these into that? We can drag that. Oh, okay, good. Oh, that we. Wait, what? Oh, okay. You can't. You can, but you can't. Let's. I can't. Yeah, you have to go into it like that. Okay, that's fine. You can just go into it like this. Dump the rest of that in there. There, and then this one's gonna go to here. That one's going to go to there, and then we got a couple more. Now, because it wants us to explore over here. But I don't want to explore right now because I want to get the ore. We don't need anything else to build anything at the moment. Deposit areas, yes, eventually. We have farming, we have solar panels, so much cool stuff. But we need to wait until we have, or is it? That's under here, right? We need to get 3 of these, three copper, which actually take longer than the irons do, of course, which it would only make sense. Can we dump the rest of this? Let's see. Dump that into there. Dump that into there, and then we take that, and then we do that. Oh, we do that, and we drag this one into this one. We're actually out of ore, so that's okay. How much ore do we actually have in this one? Let's take half of this one out and put half into that one. Awesome, because we need 5. I want to get 1 Logibot, and to show you guys basically how the Logibots work, because they're super cool. Super cool, super cool. Deposit area. Yeah, so what we're going to end up doing is down here, I think, is where we're going to end up storing a lot of our stuff. Deposit area. And then we need 4, we need more bricks. We have more bricks up in here. Let's take all of these. Let's just we dump that into that, and we can take that into, oh, we can't do that again. I always mess that up. Put that into there. There you go. Okay, cool. Because I want to have a spot here for all the ores, plus eventually for this type of stuff. Which, I mean, we have stations here. Now, you can't move these, you just destroy them basically, which isn't the greatest thing in the world, but it's fine. So we can actually, we need 1 more copper ore, which it should be, all right, last one. All right, cool. So this is where the fun comes in. We are going to make, oh, sorry, oh, now we're down to, what did we do? Oh, we lost some of them because I took them from here. Okay, sorry. There we go. There we go. Now we're back to where we were. Now I want to research automation 2, which gives us logic bots, which gives us a bot that delivers resources to buildings that are in need of them. Oh, I gotta hold it down. Boom, just like that. These are the best ones, by the way. Well, I mean, they're both great, but they're good in their own way. So let's go down here. What do we need to make these? So we actually have 3. We have a fighter bot, and we also have, boom, that's what I want right there. I can make 1. Now, the way these guys work is you have to put them in an antenna thing. But the thing with the antenna thing is you can only have 1 per island, right? So you have to go in here. We have an empty slot purposefully. What this guy can do is you can choose what you want it to do. Deposit resources, fuel for generators, general recipes. So right now it's on everything besides this because we don't have any of these yet. And watch what this little guy is going to do. Watch. Let's wait for something. There we go. Look at that. It's filling that up. It should start. Oh, okay. So the way it works with smelters is, I should just dump this like that. Is it won't. There you go. It fills what's needed, but it won't fill it beyond. It won't fill it beyond 1. So that's the kicker. Now these could all go back in here. By the way, this doesn't matter. The bots won't take things and put them in here. So that's the only thing. I mean, it's not set up for that yet, right? If I do that, it'll look at it. It's going to fill it up exactly what it needs. So this is what I will do. I think next episode we're going to go through and redo some of this because you can't differentiate what this is. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. You can with the logic. Okay, I'm wrong here. This is what we're going to do next episode because we have the logic bot now, And yeah, now we don't have bridges or anything like that. I don't know where that comes into play, bridges and cool stuff like that. Got to be somewhere, right? To bridge over to these two. Actually, while we're here, just go over, let's do this. Whoop. Oh my gosh, look at all that ore. Holy jeez. Look at all that ore. Wonder what's going to happen if I just do this. Look at him. He's filling it up. I guess that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to dump all of it there because there's no... Actually, no, I don't have to do it. I can just dump it into here. There we go. Good enough. So the collector bots are collecting items. The logic bots are depositing items or moving items based on the need. Actually, that I don't want to get... I just don't want to pick all this up. Actually, you know, it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're going to go in. We're going to eat. We're going to swap that out for that. And let's take these. And there we go. Okay, cool. Because what I want to do is end up having this one for here, this one for here, that one for that. And then this one's just going to stick here for now. This one we can dump into here. Refill. There we go. So the way that... I'm trying to think how to set this up a bit better. I want to put, let's do this one thing real quick. This is going to be deposit for copper ingots. This is going to be deposit for iron ingots. Now the question is, will it move it? Yes, it will. Yes, that is, oof, that's crazy. Okay, this is exactly what I want. Exactly what I want. This one here is going to be for bricks. And watch this. I was going to dump it out. Watch this bot go nuts now. This one here is going to be deposit for twigs. Actually, no. I don't want that. No. I don't want it like that. Okay. These are fine. These are fine here. This will keep running until it doesn't need to run. Right. So these are where the finished products are going to go. I'm just going to do that because it's going to watch. It'll take it. Should take it in 2 seconds. There it goes. Dump another one on the ground. Actually, I don't have to dump it. I can just do it like that. I can do that, and watch this. It's going to take this as soon as it's done. Boom. This is the beauty of these logic bots. Just take, this one's going to be set up for water. I think you can only pick one item. But watch this. Boop, and here it goes. It's going to go crazy in 2 seconds. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. And it will fill this. Watch, it's going to fill this in a second. Watch. It should fill this. Oh, maybe I don't need to have it like that. Maybe it has to be like this. Maybe not. Maybe it just needs to have access to it. Anyway, this is like super awesome, by the way, because this is exactly what we want happening. Is eventually to get tons of logistics set up. So I think next episode, we're running late today. Next episode, we're going to dismantle a lot of this, and I think we're going to set up maybe some big smelting columns, some big smelting areas. And we want to get down here as well to over here. Look at all this ore. And we want to start smelting down here. This is unreal. This is where the game like takes off and goes crazy. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want the bricks. I don't want this. Do that to that. I don't want this. I can just do that. All right, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to end this episode. I think it's been super fun. I'm loving the game. This is just the demo, by the way. I'm not sure how far we can get throughout the game with the demo, but I want to thank you all for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification button, and I'll catch you all in the next Nova Islands fun-filled episode. Take care now.